Hey guys, Charles Emeka here. Today's message is titled Tomorrow is Not Guaranteed, and today's message is dedicated to my friend Carl Osafo, aka Papa C, who passed away on the 14th of May. I'm still struggling to accept that Carl is no longer with us. And I'm not somebody that hasn't experienced a lot of death. I've seen quite a large amount of death in my life. Obviously, I experienced the death of my dad. I've experienced the death of 3 of my grandparents. I have 1 grandparent still with me. I've experienced the passing away of in-laws. Obviously, because of the nature of the work I do, I've also been to many funerals and burials for young people that have been stabbed or shot. And also, I've been in a situation where I've had to bury some young babies who are struggling with HIV/AIDS. So I've seen various levels of deaths. My cousin Andrew also passed away in 2007, and Carl, funnily enough, was one of those people that was very supportive and helpful for me at such a time. Carl passed away at the age of 37, and every time we see people, we always say, see you later. I was actually with Carl 7 days before he passed away, and he asked me to stay longer with him on that day, but once again, we get so busy, focused on certain things that we don't always take the important things we sometimes take the important things for granted. And Carl said to me, stay a little bit longer. And I said to him, man, I got to rush. I've got to go and take care of some business, not knowing that I would never get to see him alive again. Also, when my cousin Andrew passed away in 2007, Carl was very supportive and very instrumental in helping me get through that period of time. Carl was a good guy. Carl was a kind guy. Carl was a guy that was always smiling, and he had time for everybody. He's been there for me and supported me in some critical points and times in my life. When I got my first flat, Carl offered to drop me home one day. He realized that I didn't have any money, and he was so supportive, and he said, let me drop you home. So he dropped me to my new flat. He said, oh, let me come and see your new flat. He came upstairs, and then he could see that I didn't have the money to decorate the flat. A week later, Carl came back with wallpaper, paint, raw materials that I needed to decorate the flat. Not only that, Carl also went ahead and put down the wallpaper, painted and decorated that flat for me. All the time he was doing this, I wasn't totally comfortable, and I was wondering, what does this guy want? What's he up to? But lo and behold, Carl decorated that flat completely, never asked me for any money, and continued on, always was a support, not just to me, but to the numerous hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that showed up at his funeral. I'm wearing his t-shirt today in respect for him, but also to remember him. And as you can see at the bottom of the shirt, it says, his legacy will live on. Carl passed away at 37, but he's already made such an impact that truly his legacy will live on. We hear it all the time. The day you pass away, on your gravestone there'll be 2 dates: the year you were born and the year you died. And a key question will be, what did you do between those 2 dates? Carl's legacy would live on. But one thing I really want to say today is that we always think we have tomorrow, but tomorrow isn't guaranteed. We always think we have more time, but more time isn't guaranteed. We always think we're going to see somebody soon, but soon may not actually come. The last day I saw Carl, I said to him, see you soon, man. Speak to you later. But lo and behold, I didn't know that I would never get to see him or speak to him ever again. So the message to you today is, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So the things you want to do, get them done now. The things you want to say to people, say them now. The appreciation you have for people, let them know you appreciate them now. And also, if there are situations and circumstances in your family where there isn't peace, I encourage you to make peace today. That's what Carl would say. Make peace today. Show love today. There is something about our community and culture that we value and validate and appreciate and honor people when they're passed away. But Carl would say to you, honor them while they're still living. Honor them today. Love them today. Support someone today. Give somebody what you want to give them while they're still living. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people showed up at Carl's funeral, showed up at his memorial service. But I'm sure Carl didn't know that probably so many of these people actually appreciated him, valued him, and loved him very much. He always had a hug for you. He always had a smile for you. He would always greet you with the words, "my man." But we will never hear those words again. So the message today is, whatever you want to do, whatever goals you've set for yourself, I'm simply encouraging you to do them now. The book you want to write, write it now. The songs you want to sing, sing them now. The business you want to do it now. The love you want to show, the appreciation you want to show, do it now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. The things in your heart, get them done now. Remember, in life, you are never celebrated for what you plan to do. You're only celebrated for what you are actually able to do. So the things you want to do, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Get them done now. For everyone that came together to make Carl's funeral such a massive success, my prayer is that God will meet you at the point of your need. As Carl's legacy lives on, I encourage you today to make sure that your legacy will also live on. Because remember, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Carl Maxwell Osafo, rest in peace. Papa C, we appreciate you, we miss you. Go with God. Peace.